Hey, here we go, team. Here we go. So listen, let's break it down. Let's go from the bottom again. So understand something. There's nothing special about my information. Ain't nothing special about it. It's just an experience. It's my experience. It's my truth. See, when you hear me, it's all about what you believe. Simple as that. Simple as that. Either you do, either you don't. Now, some of you can hear me and you hear the same message from your father, your grandfather, your uncle, or whomever. And you won't listen to them because of the flaws that you know in them, not understanding that we're all flawed. But you hear me. See, we don't have no connection here because I don't know who you are. See, if the information is relevant, only you know. And that's the beautiful thing about God, because that's how he works. Just like I told you, and I tell you ladies, and I tell you men, when you're sitting at the table with anything or anybody, you don't get that table with no power if that table doesn't make sense. I don't care their title in life. I don't care about their authority. I don't care how educated they are. It doesn't matter. If we're sitting at the table, I don't care about the majority. If you got good sense in your head and we're sitting at the table with any thing we are talking about, it doesn't matter what we are talking about. If we don't have no evidence or no titles on what we are talking about, then I got to get up. But first, before I go, I'm going to make it clear. Listen, we sitting at this table, we gossiping. We a bunch of gossipers. Because see, listen, just give you an example. Say that you're at this lady, at the table with this lady, and she's a president of the United States. She could be the judge or a senator or whomever. If she's talking about any issue, let's just break it down. Let's break it hood. And she's talking about her husband, her man, or whoever she experienced in life. He cheated on her. He was this, he was that. He was unemployed. He was on dope, whatever he was. Okay, we're not talking about everybody. She's talking about him. Okay, so now we're going to respect it long as we're talking about him. Let's give him a name. Let's just say Willie. Okay, her husband, past relationship, baby daddy, his name is Willie. I can sit at the table and tolerate anything she says, and I'm gonna listen. Just like you in therapy, okay, I'm gonna be the listener. I'm gonna hear everything you're saying because she is telling you about her experience, right? So we can do that. But once we break off into the area, the deal breaker is when we start saying everybody, everyone, and we having a whole conversation at this table about things that don't exist, and no evidence at all. See, listen, I tell people, and I tell them all the time, you the queen when you go to the table and control that table. You the king when you go to the table and control that table. It's real simple. Whatever we talk about, we got to have evidence of what we are talking about. If each person is talking about the individual issue, talk about yourself.